Hey everybody, welcome to Auman YouTube channel. Shop tour time, big changes, big updates, lots of stuff going on. Shop yard, finally really taking shape, looking good. Got lots of room now, it's awesome. Hopefully get the dozer in for the winter here. But we've been working and getting things organized. This is so cool, hallelujah. We're gonna walk around inside the building here. Great thing also is able to get trucks in. Like, that's gonna get cleaned up this winter yet. So big things going on here. We have been, we bought extra racking, pallet racking, weed control cabinet, so weed killers and things like that. This area is gonna be like our general store kind of deal. So this will have bug killer, painters, marking paint, flags, like all this kind of stuff. That's going to be like a reorganized thing here. So on this side of the building, we're trying to get everything. Here's the big philosophy, folks. Friday, 5 o'clock, everybody's tired and we got to unload a truck with stuff. Britt says the sweatshirt makes my head look little, and it does. But everything has to, we didn't spend a gajillion dollars in this place for things to still be disorganized. The point is to be hyper efficient with organization. Andy Mulder says the best. Time spent looking for stuff is wasted time. Each area, it's going to be super specific and inexcusable for things to not get put where they belong. Like, oh, I didn't know where it goes. No. This whole rack here is going to be everything having to do with water and plumbing and drainage. So, heck, there's a freaking pipe snake router thing there. But this is our boxes full of all sorts of SDR pipe. That's trash pump fittings, our trash pumps up there on a pallet jack. There's our drip irrigation box and some drip irrigation line. Our wonderful NDS drain boxes up there, and more Schedule 40 stuff we don't use real often. And there's some dewatering bags up there. This area is going to be, again, more hardscape and concrete related. So there's concrete. There's a pallet of mortar. A lot of hardscape tools are going to get moved over to here. There is a bunch of lava rock I bought for fire pits and stuff. And we're doing gas fire pits and stuff, that is. We got these awesome crates. And this is all corrugated pipe, although we're getting away from using a lot of corrugated pipe. This is wonderful ADS, Advanced Drainage Systems, corrugated fittings. But one thing we're not getting away from, and I don't have a stick of it over here, but we are using a lot of the ADS, Advanced Drainage Systems, double wall perforated stick pipe. I love that stuff for French drain. Check out further in the back in the channel doing some French drain stuff. But we got these awesome crates. This one needs rotated around, but the face of these crates will, there we go, will come down, right? And those will drop down. And so this crate below, because it's all just big 6-inch fittings, that'll drop down, but these can be lifted off with skid steer, whatever. A bag full of just random 3-inch stuff. We don't hardly ever do 3-inch stuff because 3-inch is just not whatever. This is going to be made into a cage like Swihart does, where the guys will load things in this. They need to go, like a generator can sit near a compactor, the IQ saws, whatever, and that whole thing will get picked up and hauled out to a truck, set on a flatbed, or set on this 4300 truck here. This truck got pulled, didn't get brought in for the last snowstorm, which kind of sucks, but so it's in here overnight. It's supposed to be like 60 this weekend, so we're going to be working on getting ready to get back to work here and finish up some pool projects. So not everything, it's been a big push last few days here to get some organization done. So this is that Mighty Straw Max, another brand of it, but it's a tackifier. It's shredded straw with a tackifier. So spread that out on the ground, and once it gets watered or rained on, it hardens up. Now this Mighty Straw is not as good as the Straw Max stuff we had. Whatever, this is ECM erosion control mat. That's a straw blanket. So this is our horticulture shelf. So this is grass seed, bug killer there, whatever. Mycorrhizae stimulator. Here's a plant tarp, and I don't agree with this necessarily. I think this stuff will get moved, maybe not, but those are our pin pounders for the ECM pins for driving that stuff. So again, more horticultural concept stuff here. Sod cutter, tillers, things like that, fertilizer spreader. Up there, pond builder, pond cleaning stuff, And this is cleaning and sealing. And then up top, looks like brush cutter and stuff like that, and some geosynthetic base up there. More hardscape stuff. This is not fully where it needs to be yet. We got a lot of compactors out on a job currently in the hardscape trailer. But that shelf over here, that's gonna be, again, that's where, like I said, that case of glue that we saw here, that case of glue, for example, like all that kind of stuff is going to be over there. This is going to be tool central here, hand tool central. So this setup, another thing too, like that'll go over there will be like these earplugs. Like that's going to be over there for like daily consumption type stuff. We got a mixed gasoline tank and our straight gas tank for, you know, filling up 5-gallon cans, mainly of mix is the main purpose of that. Bought these racks at Lowe's. Those are pretty, so far, it seems to be a pretty good system. They're like $8, pretty good price. Made this rack here for our shears. This will be cool, I think. Don't know that I love this necessarily, but that's okay. It's up there, it's done. A decision was made. We didn't spend all day hem-hauling on what we should do. A decision was made, and so I commend that. I'm happy to see that. We label these shears. We don't do a lot of maintenance, but these are for deadheading, hedge only. So these slowly rotate through, but like these eventually get converted over to deadheading shears where they're down in the ground and getting smushed up and all that. A couple chainsaws, which we try to use as little as possible as a company. We love this Echo paddle broom. That thing's really handy. Compactors, these two compactors are not out on the job because they're not needed. My boy's making all sorts of crazy stuff. That's Mark's Bobcat, my father-in-law. It needs a hydraulic line. This thing needs cleaned up. It's going to get that. But yeah, so again, the name of the game is Friday, 5 o'clock. Everybody's tired. Everybody wants to be the heck home. Well, that's the idea. We're going to have everything to where it's just inexcusable that stuff isn't getting put where it belongs. That red wall is actually going to be our safety wall. So it's going to have emergency eye wash. So that whole thing will be painted red. And just everybody knows that's where they go. Now I'm still gonna have another eye wash station, and there's a fire extinguishers at every door, but we'll have a whole nother station down on the far end of the building down there too, right? Just to be safe. I see this being more of a communal area. We'll see how this really ends up. All this crap here we gotta have, you know, whatever. Lots more to do through here. This is just kind of all general construction, or you know, just through the construction process here. The whiteboards, this place will be Whiteboard City. This is the 8x8 table, and it's just got everything that's been going on to build this place. That won't be there forever. What are you boys doing? This looks not really advisable, but okay.
Whoa! Hands are bad.
So anyways, happy with the 1550. That thing's cool. This little guy has been really nimble, and we like it a lot. And then, of course, pair it with this thing, and it's really awesome. Together in the Trades in July, I think. That's in Big Sky, Montana this year. Summer for Couples in Business. Idea is to not get divorced if you're running a company together. This area in its entirety here is going to be all of our mechanical repair, machine work type stuff. I've got a lot of stuff to go through here from the transfer of the old facility. I mean, there's so much stuff that needs organized, and I've got to figure out a better shelving system. I mean, there's just lots to do here. I mean, here's a bunch of filters for equipment and all that kind of stuff. My ironing board. This thing's actually really handy to set up and do trimming work. Really excited for my Bainbridge bandsaw here. I'm really excited about that. I need to keep building benches, all that kind of stuff, oils, all that stuff through there. We're going to kind of walk backwards. Our plumber's here getting things hooked up. Hot dog. That is cool. That is cool, man. We're getting business here. A lot of stuff here. Like electrical work is looking really nice. Everything's getting really organized really well. Mark did a phenomenal job on it. It's really beautiful. Radiant flooring, one of the best purchases we have done on this place. Lights are off out here for some reason. So Brett, shop tour. So again, the guys have only spent a couple days in here, and Britt did these build-ins. That's all individual cabinets, but that and butcher block over top, just sitting on a 2x4 substructure, looking real good. Mr. Bo got Brittany's antique out of square barn doors on here, pretty good. on that bumper there. These were a real bear to hang because the doors aren't square or level or plumb or true. And so it was really a bear to hang these things, and you can see it walking until it hits air. But nonetheless, it's cool. Yes, ma'am.
On these, if anyone does want to build them, they are on the 2x4 frame, and then I bought kickboards from Lowe's. So these are just the Lowe's like unfinished $100 cabinets that you get. We bought 7 of them, and then we painted them, and then you buy a kickboard, and that covers up your 2x4 on the bottom.
Okay. What are you doing with that wall? Because you didn't paint it. It's not painted.
We're doing shiplap up the wall in this color.
Awesome, honey. It's going to be amazing.
I know. While you're out tonight, I need 26 pieces of it.
Shippy lap. That means I got to take a trailer in town.
They're 8'4".
Oh, great. Cool. My office here, you can see the beginning of the theme of my office. Britt got me some really cool whiskey glasses but look at this old Winchester ammunition box. I've had this forever. Ooh, squish. I've had that forever, and I'm psyched to get to actually utilize that with something. My father-in-law, who's been just a wonderful, wonderful help with this place, has gotten in this stuff. Now we're gonna go look at, here's another bathroom. Britt's, you can't see all the tile work, and it's busted mine.
I can turn it on.
Here we go, the big reveal, Britt's tile work. You did this pretty much all yourself with your mom, but doesn't that look nice? So, fanciest, no, she's gonna put a big piece of trim at the top to hide all that, to conceal all that work. Kind of like ECM, trim, conceals a multitude of sins. So this area is almost done. The guys will get trim in here, and Britt, this will be done.
This will be done.
Yeah, that's wild. So guys been getting trim in, which has been really cool. Oops, wrong thing. This has been super cool. Let me show you this. This is like the coolest thing ever. This is the podcast room for our show, the Kid Contractor Podcast, which is having a hard time focusing on that. But that neon light there. Oh, that's why. Okay. Like how cool is that? So that's going to be up on the wall. Where'd my company cam banner go? Sponsor of the podcast here. There we go. Well, that's a better holder for it anyway. Thank you, Britt. But the podcast room is really taking shape, really looking awesome. It's just really cool. It's almost done. It's really close, isn't it, Britt?
Yeah, it's time for the stuff.
It's very close. Well, we're out of money, so it's done.
Oh, windows are supposed to be in January 5th. Update.
This is going to be a big window here, right, for the contractor studio. Oh, Britt, go in there and kick on our light here. So this is super cool. So when we're recording, yeah, isn't that cool? So when it's on air, it's time to be quiet. There'll be a big piece of glass there. Real cool. Britt, tell me about your wall painting.
This is something I saw on Instagram. It's Roman clay. I think I have a bottle of it somewhere over here still. But this stuff.
It looks like repair mortar.
Essentially it was like a really thick paint. So I took a 6-inch putty knife, and you literally just kind of go back and forth and do whatever it is you want to do.
You could fan it. You could do all sorts of different patterns.
Yeah, I could have put it on thicker, but I like the variation in color.
Okay.
I saw a couple different variations of it online, and all the ones that put it on thicker, it was like kind of just looked like paint. So that's why I did this way. But this is what I use, and you have to order online.
Okay, cool. By the way, for the podcast room, we're putting up these sound panels, and big thanks to, if you're looking for some of these, tell them Auman sent you. The wood veneer hub, and these are the sound deadening panels. It's like a 1/4 inch of foam, and then this wood's, I don't know if it's fake wood, real wood, whatever, doesn't matter, but that on there. So those will be placed in here strategically to kill the sound. The wood veneer hub on Instagram. Shoot them a DM, whatever.
But also, what people use this for is they put it behind their TV if they have a TV wall, or if they have like a movie theater in their house. People put it behind their beds. Hotels use them. So if you see these in hotel rooms.
What for? I mean, just for sound deadening, or this is an aesthetic?
Just
okay.
For sound deadening.
Cool. Why would people put it in their bedroom, Vinny? Hey there, wild weasels. Zeke, what's on your shirt, my man?
What is that?
What is that?
Grass cuts.
What's that?
My business.
What does it do?
Was grass.
Mows grass.
What else do you do in the winter?
I'm gonna find myself back in the lawn care business if I'm not careful.
I snowplow in the winter.
Yeah, cool.
And Zeke has stickers that he can hand out to anyone that sends it to anyone that wants one. Say P.O. Box 203. Say it.
Well, Zeke's not sending stickers out.
Well, people can send him stickers and he can send them back.
Oh,
Carroll,
okay.
Ohio, 43112.
Okay.
So, one other big thing out here, we got a paver entry started. Big thanks to Unilock, and we put down Unilock Copthorn in basalt color because we were dragging in all our wonderful number 9 stone, and we were just dragging it in constantly. So we took some time and at least got this laid in. It's a beautiful paver. It's really dirty right now. But then we're putting down this Unilock Arcana paver, which is absolutely beautiful, by the way. This is going to be a beautiful... Oh, they flank them in both ways. Nope, we can't see it, so teaser. But as that other video you saw, this is ready to go. We just got to screed it in and lay these pavers out. So that'll be another thing we got to get done here yet. Lots to do, folks. Lots and lots to do. But it's coming along. It's cool. And it's what I had hoped as far as like getting guys in here when we can't work and getting that kind of stuff done. So it's a conference room. It's looking really good. It's looking really good. It's coming along. The kitchen is ridiculous for a company kitchen. It's nicer than my house. It drives my wife crazy, as it should. But I'm gonna do a butcher block cabinet, countertop, or whatever. And we got this little devil's corner we got to do something with, but it's really looking sharp. So, Britt, anything else? And then Mr. Bo hung all our doors, and Travis. That's looking good. That's doing real good. That is something we got to go through and hit the. Look at all that dust. So like we need to go through the shop back and hit that again. But it's really looking like something. Did a garage door through here. So this is really cool, and it's coming along. So big thanks, Green Foundry, sponsors here on the Hardscape Academy. Auman, Green Foundry, if you want to talk about landscape lighting, talk to those guys for design. Unilock for pavers, GPS Track It for monitoring your vehicles and maintenance needs and things like that based off of when they're talking to you. And Steiner Turf. So this place is going to be a lot more organized just in the next 2 or 3 days. And I'm looking forward to it. So that's it. Look at the illuminated throne there, Brittany. Very cool, man. We had to get specifically ADA rated toilets, and top mount is one of them.
And a mirror and a light, and this is.
Yep, that's it. Cool. All right, that's that. Very cool.
It doesn't change the fact that preparedness is good, be it financially, having some cash on hand, not a bad idea. Having, even going into like a bad winter storm or something like that, filling your bathtub up with water so that you have water to flush toilets. Say the power goes out and you don't have a backup generator and things like that. Just little things. And this is how I grew up. We didn't have a generator when I was growing up. And so we knew a winter storm was coming in. Dad would fill the bathtub with water so that you've got water stored. And so but what my point is ultimately, folks, is being prepared. So yeah, so say I slough this off and I'm the grasshopper. I fiddle, and it's one of my favorite analogies. The grasshopper fiddled while the ant prepared all summer, right? And then the grasshopper froze to death is the way the actual story goes.